Hey, beautiful people. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I'm going to go ahead and say my grace, and I'll tell you what I got, and we're going to get it in. Today, I did a seafood, well, Cajun seafood style food at my home. So, well, you know that we're in the house. So, I have some corn on the cob, mussels, shrimp, eggs, and at the bottom and on top of the mussels, I sauteed some, what do you call it, Swiss chard. Swiss chard. Very good, you all. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And potatoes. Also in there, I have some, you see the Meyer lemon. And of course, the Dasani water, Canada dry ginger ale, which is with the orange aid in here, or the orange flavor. Some cucumbers. And some of the fish sauce for my cucumbers. Some of the fish sauce dip that I made a couple of days ago for my cucumbers. Swiss chard. Let me tell you something about Swiss chard. This is my first time trying Swiss chard, and I was looking at Tiffany Haddish on YouTube. She was at home and she was cooking Swiss chard with sausage. So I said, let me try that. So since I don't have any broccoli here, any greenery, I did some Swiss chard and some just a little olive oil, a little pink Himalayan salt, just a little bit, you all, because you know with the heart health, okay? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get it started. Whew, I didn't leave out the boiled eggs, did I? Oh, and I have to remember to do a thumbnail. Y'all know I always forget to do a thumbnail. Oh, this is kind of heavy. But, let's see. Okay. I hope you all can see that. Yes. Mussels and corn and potatoes and eggs. Swiss chard. And Swiss chard tastes kind of like spinach, but it's a little not rougher texture, but it's not as soft as spinach. And then I also cut the stems real thin and sauteed those as well. And of course I have my Cajun seafood sauce, which you know I love to dip my shrimp and potatoes and stuff in. And from the fish dipping sauce, I wanted to put just a little more lime juice in here. You all know I always have a hard time with this thing. Okay. We're just going to put a few little drops, or several little drops. Like I said, I hope everyone is having a blessed day. Boiled on my own eggs, y'all, yeah. And I used like a third of the Louisiana seafood boil bag. It's a small bag, about that big. And I only used like a third of that, because I don't like my stuff too spicy, you all. Well, you know, my nose is running or whatever, and I can't enjoy my food. Excuse me. Yes, I don't like that, so. And I want to share with you, these are Meyer lemons. They're like a little cross between like an orange flavor and a lemon flavor. In other words, they're just a little more sweet. They're not as tart as the regular lemon. And you could sit there and you could just eat those, you know, without anything. The Meyer lemon, they're that good. Mm, mm, mm. Like I said in the beginning of here of the video, blessings to everyone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I do mean each and every one. But can we talk? Mm. I surely hope so. I just have a few things I just like to share with you all, if that's okay. And by the way, I want to thank each and every one of you all for rocking with me. I want to thank you. Thank you so, so, so very much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now. Oh, yeah, and I got these boxes of mussels. Mussels from Food Lion. And they're only like, I think $3.99 a box. And they are garlic garlic mussels and butter sauce. And it's good. Mm. Hey y'all, please, 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 please wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. When you come out the bathroom, whether you shake, spin, do numbers 1, 2, or 3, okay? Whatever you do, please. Excuse me, y'all. I know when people saying, I be like, is it that good? Yes, it is. Nothing like homemade, y'all. Nothing. And y'all know those little potatoes, and they have the little potatoes in the bag that you can actually steam them in the bag, but I don't do that because I like to have to wash. I like to wash my veggies and stuff also. But what I do is I get those, and I boil them with my I cook them with my potatoes. I mean, not potatoes. They are potatoes. I cook the the potatoes with my string beans and stuff like that. Very good. Very, very good. And it don't take long to cook. And while you're boiling them, that starchy residue does not get in the water. That's what I love about them too. Y'all, I am complying. I am staying in the house. I'm checking on others as well. Phone call, excuse me, phone call, Skype, or whatever, you know. Checking on my grandkids, and my grandkids checking on me. My daughters are checking on me as well, so. You know what? You know, I don't do potlucks. Like at work, they used to have potlucks at jobs and stuff in the past. I always want to know who's cooking, you know, who's cooking it and stuff, because I'm very meticulous about that. So I don't even do potlucks because a lot of people don't, I don't do, I only do potlucks from people who I know about their cooking, you know what I'm saying? So, and their hygiene. Because usually I don't do potlucks because people don't know how to wash their hands before they cook. So that's why I don't usually do potlucks. You know, I bought some corn. I bought some corn the other day. And it tastes, I bit into it and I said, wow, this corn tastes just like hominy. That's what I told G. I said, it tastes just like hominy. And I said, you know what hominy is? I pulled it up, y'all. Hominy in a can. It's a Mexican, well, it says from Mexico. And it's actually kernel hulls or whatever. Or hulls of the corn. But I'm dating myself. But we used to keep that in our cupboard growing up. Hominy. Y'all look that up. I'm going to tell you, I guess in hard times or whatever, you know. Y'all ever have somebody, you ever be cooking dinner or just cooking in the kitchen and someone, friend, significant other, whatever, they coming from out the streets. I say, don't come off the streets peeking in the pots. Don't open the pots to peek. Wash your hands and take a seat. Please wait for this food to get done. How many of you are like a lot of people in the kitchen? Or what's your preference as far as when you're cooking? Do you like people in the kitchen with you? Me, I don't unless they're cooking too. And even if they're cooking too, maybe one other person. The girl here. I'm telling you, my friends, they know. They know I throw down in the kitchen. Oh yeah. I'm going to taste, well, I already tasted it after I cooked it. But this is the chard, Swiss chard. Like I said, I cut the stems, the red stems real small to saute them so they won't be too tough. And your girl cooked some collard greens the other day. I'll be the one to tell you. Those greens, excuse me, y'all. Those greens made me want to slap my ancestors. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you, Tiffany Haddish. Because, you know, I see it in the grocery store all the time, but I never, I had never tried Swiss chard. And you all, it's cheap. You can put it in your soups. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Now that I've been introduced to it, I think that I'll use it to stuff some fish. Yes. And she squeezed, I think she squeezed some lemon on it. It's good, y'all. It really is. And I did look at the health benefits, but I can't tell you because I don't remember to call it off to you all. So, yes. Talk to me. Please wash your hands before and after touching others, regardless if you sisters or brothers. I know myself, along like many other Americans, are getting boxes. And y'all know I love Amazon. I love Amazon. I always get some great things from there. So, caution when opening boxes though. Also the mail in your mailboxes, because make sure you got to open it with care and leave the box outside for 24 hours to clear in the air. So the next morning, the viral bug is not there. I'm enjoying this little sit down, but I tell you, I know there's a lot of people suffering as far as food. Trying to find where your next meal is going to come or whatever. And I see a lot of people eating, you know, they love the ramen noodles and stuff like that, but Amazon has the real ramen. And to me, the best ramen soup is the tonkatsu with the bone broth. They sell the packages of bone broth at Amazon. And I'm going to tell you, that is the real ramen with that. You know what? I think that we are finally realizing how much we touch our faces. Or our face, you know. That's why you got to always remember to wash your hands so you won't infect the space. That juice is so good because it's that Cajun. It should be against the law when food is so good. Now, I only use like I said, maybe a third of that that spice or that shrimp boil because you know you gotta watch out for the low sodium and stuff, you know, or the sodium period. So I try to be gentle, and I probably just put just a little butter in here. But I'm gonna tell you, I put some herbs and stuff in, so that just makes it all the more delicious. It really, really does. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know y'all know. I know I'm not eating Asian food, but Tiffany. And speaking of drinks, make sure you wash your hands before you give someone a drink or fix a drink. Or even before holding that baby. Wash your hands before fixing someone a drink or even holding that baby. Think about social distancing. And when you come indoors from outside, it's on your clothes. Again, make sure to wash your hands. Do not expose. Do it sound like Dr. Seuss over here? It's worth it, y'all. I'm talking about the boils and stuff. Not the seafood boils. I'm talking about the ramen. And you can stir fry. You can put some vegetables up in there, or boil your egg, or crack your egg up in it. Don't use the package, y'all. Don't use the package because that's where all the sodium is. And if you look on my YouTube video, one of my YouTube videos, I eat the green noodles. I bought those at Amazon as well. Make sure when you're out in public and you I'll put some yellow, a couple of yellow, red, and orange sweet peppers in there too. What I was going to say is, when you open that public restroom door handle with paper towel, make sure you use a paper towel. or tissue. Because many before you have been there, and it could become a big issue for you. This is truly amazing, y'all. And the rest of it won't go to waste, trust me. It won't go to waste. It will not go to waste. Uh-oh. And all this is an inexpensive meal too, y'all. Very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. I'm telling you, I'm really feeling that Swiss chard. I really am. It's spice. Excuse me, y'all. It's just a little spicy. Nothing else. Please excuse me. Okay. I try to give you as much as the real, as much as the natural as I possibly can, you know. Stuff happens. When you're filming, you know. Y'all ever go to the store and, whether it be grocery store or whatever, and you have the cashiers, they will lick I've seen one, I had one that licked a whole hand to try to separate the plastic bag, or lick their fingers. And when you try to, some people it's okay, you know, but when you try to, you know, ask them not to do that, or, you know, some get offended, but I don't care. However, it's a lot of germs. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. I gotta cut this off for 1 second. Oh, y'all, so sorry about that. But that spice that got up my nose. And yes, I washed my hands. Now, yeah, so I was saying about the grocery store and stuff. When you're there and they're doing all that, that's just too much. So, you know, I usually ask them, I used to say, ma'am, I'll bag my own things. And, you know, sometimes I'll just say, you know, I'll bag my own stuff. Or I'll show, sometimes I may just show them how to separate. All you have to do is rub the bag together. It'll separate. Please don't use your saliva, because it's very, very unsanitary. So, please be careful of the baggers at the grocery store. Please be careful of the baggers at the grocery store. Many lick their fingers and hands while opening the bag to put your food in. That's a no-no. So I think that. Bon appetit. Yeah, I know I wouldn't lie to you, don't you? I know I've been, you know how you see all kind of stuff on the internet, right? And in these times, that corn right there. In these day and times, you have to be very careful. People licking the toilet seats, all kind of stuff. Parents and guardians, please do not let your kids lick on foreign objects. Please. Yeah, I'll be doing some ramen noodle, ramen soup mukbangs and stuff at the house. I'll be doing some car mukbangs too. Right in my driveway. I'm one of the many high risks. So I am, without a doubt, complying and obeying. I can't imagine kissing a toilet seat in plastic, let alone making a used toilet seat for views, clicks, and viruses. Couldn't do it. Not my nature. For clicks, views, clicks, and viruses. And on with this Thai dipping sauce, it called for a red pepper, Thai pepper, or one of the red skinny red peppers, not bell pepper, Thai chili pepper. That's what I want to say. And palm sugar. Well, I didn't have palm sugar, so I used regular sugar. I didn't have the red pepper, so I used the pepper flakes, the red pepper flakes. And I did not have the fresh clove garlic. Excuse me, but I did have the, I did have the garlic in the jar, the mince. And what else was in? And then fish sauce. I'll put the the recipe that I got off of YouTube. I'll put that on the description below for the dipping sauce. And I have fell in love I got a new vegetable friend. His name is Swiss Chard. That's his name, Swiss Chard. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something else. They had a thing saying now what people are doing is they are hoarding pet food for their pets. Let me tell you something. You will be provided for. You will be provided for. And speaking of that, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to share something with you. Oh, let me stay with the pets first. Y'all gonna get enough letting them pets lick y'all in the face and stuff. And licking y'all out in the mouth. You know where their tongues been. And it's not always been wagging out their mouth either. Just saying. But yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, they're hoarding pet food. But one thing I've learned that I didn't know the correlation. But since I have to say this, God will provide. He will provide. I can tell you that because I've been in dark places before. Okay? And He will definitely provide. So it's no need to be out here, it's no need to be selfish. It's no need to hoard toilet tissue. It's no need to do anything like that. I will tell you this too. My friends know that I'm a giver. And I have friends who are givers as well. And if I know it's hard right now because I know a lot of people are going through a lot of things mentally, emotionally, physically, with their jobs and stuff, but I pray for you as well. And it's going to be all right. I really believe that we're going to get through this. Well, I know that we're going to get through this. So, what I want to say is don't be selfish to other people. Why be selfish? Toilet tissue. That's why I never ask the people. That's why it's hard for me to ask for anything from others. Because I'm going to tell you, people don't always mean what they say. And you are going to find this out as we go through this process with this pandemic. Is that people will tell you, oh, yeah, man, if you need me, if you need anything, all you got to do is call me. And I'm going to tell you, when that time comes, And this is the time right now. Let me ask you. This is the time right now. People don't mean what they say most of the time. Again, that's only my philosophy. What I did was I spread that Swiss chard over the mussels. And so that's what you see, the peppers and the Swiss chard with the mussels. I'm telling y'all. But yeah. And some of y'all, pay attention to some of the things that you used to do before this happened. And hopefully, you know, you don't have those habits anymore. You know, like, how many times you all has been in the grocery line or a line in the department store or whatever, and you see the parents with their newborn, beautiful little babies. They sucking on their newborns' pacifiers. You know, they hold it in their mouth, got it in their mouth while they're multitasking and doing whatever. You know, y'all don't get enough of that. Parents, stop sucking on your newborn babies, your newborn pacifiers while they're trying to multitask. While you're trying to multitask, because you know what? There's lots of germs in your mouth. All you have to do is call your pediatrician and just ask. Canada Dry Ginger Ale, y'all. This is the real deal. Y'all know I love some Canada Dry Ginger Ale. You know, some stores used to have that no shirt, no shoes, no service sign. Here they can walk in the store with a bat on a leash. You hear me? The businesses wouldn't put them out of line. You know they used to have, they had the signs. Even if some of the ones that still have the signs up, they don't comply with their own signs. No shirt, no shoes, no service. No shirt, no shoes, no service sign, right? Don't matter. They have dogs here that's in stores, in grocery stores, in baskets, going by the, in the groceries, in the produce, going by where, you shop and stuff like that. Yesterday on the 30th, Monday, no, this is not month, this is not, no, I'm a few days ahead of myself. Let me say on the 30th of March, we became a stay-at-home state, right? So, I went to Food Lion just to get just a couple of things, in and out. And as I stood in line, someone that knows me, they came and they jumped right on the side of me, and whoa, I was like, I lost I pretty much lost it. Social distancing. It doesn't take much. We got one job. we have one job. Those healthcare workers and stuff, they got multiple jobs. So please, excuse me. So please, please, please don't just think of yourself. Keep your distance for both of our health. Please. You know, I was looking on YouTube and stuff, and then just hearing some scuttlebutt. Yeah, Marine Corps term scuttlebutt. Just hearing a little scuttlebutt too. Quarantine parties. I picked out a few of people who saying they're having quarantine parties online. Whew. My people, my people, my people. Right now is not the time. Think about, you know, and if you're, I know a lot of young people, you're probably saying that you can't get this or can't get that. I've seen some of them being interviewed on TV. I know you're probably thinking that. But let me tell you something. These older people that are dying and the ones who have chronic illnesses like myself, it's hard for us. That could be a hard, very hard situation to deal with for us. So they have to get it from somewhere, okay? So when you are out there thinking that you're invisible, think about your grandparents. Think about your parents. You know, if you have older parents, think about other people. Just for one time, think about someone else aside from yourself that can be in danger because of your carelessness. And I want to tell you, my friends, you know I love you to death. And I'm sorry if you are offended because I am not having any visitors. I'm sorry if you're offended by that, but I have to take care of me, as I hope that you want to take care of you. You know, as I said, you know, we want to stay at home. We wanted to stay on a stay at home thing. So, and that's awesome. I don't have a problem with that. You know, looking at the history of pandemics, yeah, this could be a time for young people. Look at your history. Look at the history. Read about the history. Pandemics throughout time. I think that maybe maybe we should follow the lead of the bubonic plague takedown, and hopefully the politicians or politician don't choose the economy over human life or quarantine like Europe did. Quarantine like Europe did for 40 days and 40 nights. Or 40 nights. You know, as we get through this situation here, we're gonna find a lot. We're gonna find out a lot of things about ourselves, hopefully, others, just mankind, humankind. We're gonna find out a lot of things. But always remember to be true to yourself, and remember to, I know I always say this in my videos because I really do mean it, be good to yourself, but be good to other people, you know. be good to other people, and to I am still here. If my neighbor, whoever needs me, if there's anything I can do, you know, that's okay. If I had one roll, if I just had one roll of toilet paper, trust me, if I had to cut it in half to give to the next person, I would. It's not that serious. Besides, Marines are taught to adapt and overcome. Surely there's always another way to do things. Alright? So, but I hope you all enjoyed this video and know this food is not going to go to waste, because I know that people, I know people are hungry. So don't you worry about this. Alright? It's not going to go to waste. And I wanted to leave something with you all. Excuse me. Because I was watching T.S. Madison. And I'm trying to think of her show. She has a show now. The Maddie Morning Show, I think it is. But her mom was on there. Miss Mary. And like I said, I've watched a lot of her stuff. T.S. Madison. I've watched a lot of her stuff when she was doing, you know, Queen's Court and stuff like that. And her mom appears to be such a loving Christian woman and stuff, and everybody always brags on her cooking. But y'all, you know, check out T.S. Madison. Also, what I saw on there was her mom, and of course they're in quarantine, so they have she has the people that work for her, whatever. They're on a split screen and stuff, and so they're having a conversation, discussion, and stuff. And so her mom said something that really touched me. It was so relevant, and I really do understand it. She said, you know, because we, you know, to not be judgmental of others or anything like that, you know. And she says, you have to don't just have head knowledge. Have heart knowledge. Don't just have head knowledge, y'all. Have heart knowledge for the next person, you know. Because me personally, I'm just glad that there's nothing coming back to life that I have to fight off and all that kind of stuff. I have to lose sleepless nights over. And that I am truly blessed. I am truly blessed because I have food and, you know, I got breath in my body. That's the main thing. And we're going to be all right. My personal opinion is it seems like the world just kind of shifted. Because you need to know, hey, wait a minute, it needs to be shook up a little bit. You know? So, but anyway, that's my little thing. Don't just have head knowledge, have heart knowledge. You know, remember that we are all on this earth together. And I just didn't realize how many people, especially Americans, how many Americans are truly struggling. And they heard on the news the other day that they said that over 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That's so unacceptable. We as a nation, we as Americans, we need to do better. And let me tell you, I do. I'm one of those that I know. I remember what hard times were like. I do, and I understand it. I do. But when I say that we need to do better, we need to do better as a unit, you know, to help each other out. Because, wow, what I saw in the stores and the behavior in the stores and stuff, it's just ridiculous. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed eating. And I enjoyed talking to you all. I just wanted to share those few things with you. That's why the title is, Can We Talk? I really just wanted to talk about the Rona effect. But please, 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 make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But make sure you subscribe and share, 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 share. Make sure you, please make sure you subscribe and share, share, share. Let's get these views up so that myself, along with you all, can make a difference in this world. Okay? Because it's long overdue. It's long overdue. And I wish each and every single one of you all out there, I wish you many, many blessings, many, many beautiful days ahead. And remember, we in this together, okay? And you all have a blessed day. Until then, I'll see you next time, alright? Be good to yourself.